Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first ever, the first ever Izombie after show. Don't mind what it's looking like right now. The room, background. It's horrible. I know. You don't have to tell me. You can if you want to in the comments. Feel free to talk shit about it. But my actual room that I'm using is being renovated right now. So we'll get there when we get there. But if you don't know, iZombie is a DC property. DC has been running the game so far on the television screen. So most people don't even know what this is. They didn't even know that it's based off of DC Comics. They just thought it was a new zombie show. And the closest thing that we have that is reminiscent to the type of zombies that are on this show is from In the Flesh, where they are humanized and they actually know what they're doing, walking, talking, things like that, but they aren't going crazy and eating people. So just for facts, if you need to know or want to watch that show to understand that there are different types of zombies, just like there are different types of vampires and werewolves. Yeah, you got different kinds. But anyway, onto the show. The pilot episode was pilot. It was it was good. I actually enjoyed it. I'm gonna say some good things about it, some bad things about it, and then just ramble on a little bit about just the show itself in general. The casting for all the characters, I think, is great. Uh, they have several good people from different shows you might recognize, especially if you're a Supernatural fan, which is Ty, who was Detective Pratt, I believe, in the episode. And even though he was just a one and done, it's good to see CW recycling their actual characters, the good ones. Hopefully he goes back on CW, on Supernatural, or goes back on that show on iZombie. That would be good if they have recurring roles. That's another thing. I personally haven't read the comics yet, so just like you all, I'm blind. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what people are supposed to look like, what they're supposed to do, what they're supposed to say. Uh, I have no clue. So I'm debating if I should read it now and then spoil it for myself, or if I should watch it all the way through and then go back, reread it, and then do like a summary video at the end of the season to compare this to that. So sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think I should do or what you would do in general for it. But let's get down to the business. First and foremost, good things. Like I said, the actors real good. Look down at the notes. If you've ever seen Breakout Kings, uh, Clive, his name is the actor is Malcolm. He's a really good actor. I like him a lot. So like I think the actors they have for this are very good. And then they even had let me go down here, David Anders, who's done some awesome movies in the past. And they brought some star power for their first episode, which is really good. CW is expanding a lot. They also I really like the comic book strip that they did, like the intro and how they did the zombie, like show the zombie outbreak, and then they actually showed it in live action. So I thought it was just gonna do that little comic strip and that was gonna be it, but they went back and reenacted it, and that was good. That let us know they gave a different taste of how zombie outbreak happens, because usually when you see a zombie outbreak in be it video games or other movies, it's because either like an animal got loose, some type of cosmetic, or some type of drug that's supposed to help society fucks everything up, or like a biochemist warfare or something where we trying to fuck each other up. But this time we see that it's a drug. It's a drug made in a lab, supposed to be fucked up, and they took it and it had the wrong effects, I'm guessing. One other thing that's really good about it is the banter between the two main characters, between Clive and Liv. They're on screen together. The chemistry is really nice. It was I was actually found myself laughing the second time I watched it. It's at the jokes, the one-liners. It doesn't feel forced watching them together. It feels good. You know, is very natural in the way that they interact with each other, and they do natural things. Like if you were in that said situation, it's like, okay, I can see myself, or I can see someone doing that, and their responses and reaction to, someone saying they're a psychic, and you're like, whatever, okay, cool. If you're a psychic, just do what you do and come help me because you made me look like a fool. So it's really good how those two on screen play together. I also like the whole ordeal that just the with the cops and how he's the lowest one, so they're giving him crap about it. Like he messed up, and they're giving him crap about it. And it's something you see, like you would see in any type of workplace. The lowest person on totem pole is going to get talked about, going to get the joking ends of the stick. The way they did that was really good. I also like the fact that throughout the whole episode, it's like Liv is like you see her change, her characteristics from being bland, monotone, I don't care about life, to actually caring about something and wanting to do better, wanting to actually make herself a person, you could say. Feel a lot from that. That was good to see her go through that change so quickly, but realize, I guess, the power now, you could say, of power, or that she has because of the Izombie, and that she quickly, even though it was 5 months, it took her to get to this point technically, but for us it only took like 30 minutes. That she would say, I accept what I got, I'm gonna do what I can, and I'm gonna make it work, and she did. Like I love the way that she took the personality traits of the brain that she ate. Like she was stealing stuff. She was a klepto. She could speak Romanian. That like those things, those little things is really neat, and I'm interested to see how far they're gonna go. Like if she eats the whole brain, does she get more, or like how long did the effects that she has have? Because she ate that brain like a half a day ago, 2 days ago, but like during the time span of this episode, and she kept the effects for a while. So is it like it wears off, or if it resets, like she can eat this brain and she have whatever these mindset or powers are, and then after the next brain, it kind of like deletes all what you could do, and now said new personality stuff, new personality traits happen. That's something that to keep in mind, to look forward to see how she progresses whenever she uses the power. Does it like really take form of her personality? Uh, let's see the negatives. They're not that many. There's a couple, a lot of tidbit things. One tidbit thing that really got me being a gamer is when she walked up on them in the house, like looking, being a creeper, and you see like them two both with controllers in their hands, mind you, that both have controllers. Then it zooms in on the game, and it's of course a zombie game that they're playing, Dying Light, which is corny. I'm not a fan of corny stuff like the Hitman. He was actually playing Hitman in the movie. Like I don't like stuff like that. But they're playing a two-player game, and she is laughing, holding the controller, smiling like she is actually playing. And it's like this game is single player only. There's obviously not even a split screen. So what are you doing? And he just laughing. Ha ha ha, yeah. Like I don't. that bugged me. It's a minor thing, but it bugged me. I'm like, why are you doing this? I don't understand it. I don't get it. It was unnecessary. Like they could have just been like cuddling up on the couch watching a zombie movie. I would have rather taken that than have them play the game and her playing the game while not playing it. That hurt my nerves. Uh, the whole how does nobody like zombie bites turn your hair white? I don't know. I know, like I said, I haven't read the books. I don't get it. I don't know why her hair did she like did just that one part go white, and then she just decided to dye the rest white. And then when her skin tone, her like is zombie s, it's super pale, and like I don't understand. I don't see how. the family didn't realize it. Like didn't realize something was clinically wrong with her, especially being a doctor. And you would think the family knows a little bit of doctor stuff by now. That nobody thought anything to ask like, hey, you're super pale. Your eyes look purple and dead. What is wrong with you? Like nobody asked nothing. They just chalked it up to chalked it up to the game. Hey, she just got out of a traumatic experience, 5 months, hair white, pale. Let her do her. And then she bought all that bronzer at the beginning of the episode, and not one time did you see it put her on, like, or even use it, or like, are you just buying bronzer to buy bronzer, or was that part of the last person's brain for you to want to bronze and tan? I don't know. Like all I know is she bought the bronzer, didn't use it, she wasted money. I don't like people wasting money. Not one of my things. Uh, like I said, there's tidbits, like little like nitpicking things that I didn't like. I didn't. I'm not too fond of the mom annoys me. Point, but I don't know who the actress is. I looked at her. I didn't look at her IMDb to see what she does, but she annoys me. Like her character, I guess that overbearing mom. That's what she's supposed to play. She's doing a good job because I was like, please, mom, move out the screen. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you. She was annoying. But that's not a bad thing, I guess. That's something like she's doing her character well, because that's what she's supposed to do. And the whole, I felt like they rushed like the in love, like the fiance thing. Like I could totally watch this show without having that be a factor. That because it's like more of a chemistry between Clyde and Liv, not romantically per se, but like that chemistry is better than the whole they supposed to be fiancéed up and have everything else, and like that whole like little bit where he was on screen talking, and it was I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Wasn't my thing. I don't know. It's not even that I don't know if the actor. I don't know if it's just the role that they gave him or the writing for. I think it had to do with the dialogue they gave him to her. Like I didn't like that dialogue. It was really corny and unnecessary, and it wasn't right for me. But hey, I mean, I'm not a writer, so I don't know. But I do know is that overall, the first episode was very, very good. Um, also, the Dr. Ravi, his name is Rahul Kali. I think he's mixed. I don't know, but he looks white, but obviously he's not. But his accent, he's a cluster of I'm confused. Like looking at him, hearing him speak, and then I don't know. I like it. I like him. I like his willingness to accept. You're a zombie. Let's help you. And I like his. Here's food. I got you. You'll never go hungry again. I like his character, but it's the acting. And I love that. There's one thing I love about this show that there's diverse actors. So you got Asians, you have whites, you have I guess you want to say Saudi mix, maybe Saudi mix. You have them all. You have like a lot of the key racials, at least that's in our demographic of what we know, uh, is in there. They had with Romanian, like they had a lot in this, and that's what I like. Like they give them a little bit everybody in the mixing pot some action, some little love, and that's good to see that they're giving more mainstream roles to other ethnics than not just only white than black, because there's a lot of black shows out there, a lot of shows with black actors. So it's not that, it's just the fact that seeing the Sauter guy being he's going to be in all 12 episodes, of course, and that means he's not dying anytime soon. So I like it. Uh, if you later on, hopefully, in episode 2 of my after show, hopefully I have my room ready by then, and so it'll be a lot lighter, a lot better, and I will have more eyes on new things going on in the background. And then during this little time, I'll give it like shout outs to people. I will give answer questions or feedback if you got something to say about how I'm doing this, if something I can do better, if I can do worse. If you just got some crazy comments, if you tweet me, whatever you do, I will take a shout out, take a time to just say what everybody is saying about me, about this. Uh, And even if you draw, or if you are a fan of the show, if you draw anything zombie related, I'll post it up here. I'll shoot links down if you do it on your Tumblr or your whatever your kids use these days to post your artwork. I do all that because this show, I wanted to go to a season two just off the pilot. Like I think this has potential to be a really good show for not only the the world to see that hey, there are other types of zombies, but for CW there it's different because they've getting a lot of superhero shows now, like a lot of superhero shows. So to see something that's deterred different from being just a superhero to like just a different avenue and a different spectrum altogether is a breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you for watching. If you do watch it, the one or two, three, maybe 15 views I might get on this. If I get more, hell yeah. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button, subscribe or not subscribe, but whatever you do, at least show me that you watched this. So I know that, yeah, hey, I'm doing something, and if not, hey, I'm not complaining because I like this show, and I'm gonna hopefully spread it enough to where people would watch it. Feel free to follow me at Izombie AS, the Izombie After Show, and you will be able to see different posts. I'll post everything, tweet actually everything from the actors and different pictures, them on set, different things like that of the show, so that people can know more about it, know when it's coming on, know what they're doing, know when they go on, on leave, on breaks. If they get a cancellation, I will keep everything up to date to the best of my abilities with that and by spreading through everything so everybody will know. And if you want to follow me personally, just follow at the Miles. I have all this down in the description below, and everything else, I take it with stride and make it do what it do. I know this is late. I know this is a couple of days late, but I promise next Tuesday is going to be on right after it actually airs, so people will see it and people will know. So that's why this video is at the dark and the nighttime. It's just what I do, make it happen. Took 20 minutes of your time. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great one. Adios.